Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out a way here in the third.
Take a look at what Curry's done. He's got 13 points, and from downtown, he's buried 3 three-pointers.
Well, when he squared himself up and gotten good looks, he's knocked them down.
We've got LaMarcus Aldridge. Kobe is out there with Davis. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Paul in at the point. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Greg, no problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Now here's Paul. The pass to Westbrook. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Bryant in the corner. Baseline try. And James pulls it down. James has got 4 rebounds in this game.
They've been strong on the boards. There's no disputing that.
That's what the box score says, but still anybody's game. And the offensively,
this is a good timeout to kind of calm his guys down and hit the reset button.
So the West ends up going with the new group. The drive by Thompson. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run, don't you think? Clark to the hoop for a man.
Momentum can swing on plays like that, Kevin, especially when the finish has that much thunder on it.
Paul Millsap's checked in for Carmelo Anthony. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Lowry inside the line. Can't get it to go. Now the West All-Stars the other way. Feeds it to Leonard. Kicks it to Curry. He dishes it to Cousins. Here's Green. And a foul on the shot.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Here's what the East is going with right now. Drummond comes in for James. And it's John Wall in for Kyle Lowry. It's a close game here in Toronto. Cousins, no good. And Wall. Here we go now. And the rejection by Leonard. 3 on 3. It's Curry. That time on the assist from Leonard. And that's 15 points for Steph Curry.
It's been about tempo and pace with this group, and it's led to a huge advantage. His shot's just, it's not there right now with his team leading. Perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Here's the break. Green kicks to Curry. Bangs home the trifecta. Curry's got the lead up to 6 now for the West All-Stars.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
The West making some changes. Durant's checked in for Cousins. And it's James Harden in for Thompson. The East also changing it up. Chris Bosh is checked in for George. And it's DeRozan in for Dwayne Wade. And he gets the bucket.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
And it's blocked by DeRozan. Leonard with the steal. And now here's Durant. Oh!
Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Have build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
That was a Kodak moment right there. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
Harden the pass to Durant. It's stolen by Wall. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10.
That's really told the story today, guys. I mean, throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and then finish.
More active and more physical down low. That's what's really been the difference thus far.
And here's Wall after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. It's Wall with the drive. And it's Durant with the rebound. Durant's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
So an almost entirely new group now for the West. Marcus Aldridge is checked in for Durant. Davis comes in for Draymond Green. Bryant is checked in for Leonard. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Curry. And then for the East, Carmelo Anthony is checked in for Drummond. Jimmy Butler comes in for Paul Millsap. And it's Isaiah Thomas in for John Wall. Paul's checked in for James Harden. Westbrook, no good. Here's the break. Thomas, it's a wide open look. They get it back.
Ill-advised shot there, Clark.
Yeah, exactly. That was lower than low percentage.
And the foul on Carmelo Anthony. That's foul number 2 for him.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
That will count. The third quarter comes to a close. It's the West All-Stars as they wrap up the third quarter on a 15-6 run. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter next. The fourth quarter just moments away now as we welcome you back. On the floor for the East All-Stars, starting the fourth. They've got Paul George, Isaiah Thomas out there with Jimmy Butler. Then it's Anthony, and it's LeBron in the 5 down low. Left side, Westbrook. Outside, Davis. And here are the East All-Stars. They trail by 9 points. Westbrook kicks to Paul. Fires for 3. Goes back up. Outside for Davis. Lets it go with a 3. Rebound by the East All-Stars. George has got 3 rebounds so far in the game. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Butler. Durant's checked in for the West. Harden comes in for Paul. And then for the East, Wade comes in for Butler. And it's Lowry in for Isaiah Thomas. Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr was going over with his team. His advice clear-cut. I want to see you playing to win, not playing not to lose. I don't care what the lead is. We do not back off.
Now a timeout called by the West All-Stars.
I think you just see some things that can be improved and wants to get everybody back on the same page.
And usually that, to me, is a good use of the timeout. I mean, if there's something that he's noticed that can give his team a lift, I think he's got to try to take advantage of that.
So the West ends up going with a new group. The shot by Curry, no good. And it's Lowry penetrating. And the shot is good. Lowry's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the East All-Stars. And Cousins kicks to Thompson. Fast break. Here we go. Here's James. Wade dishes to George. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
And they'll be counting on even more points from him. That's essential if they're going to pull this game out.
Curry with it. Lowry picks him up. Thompson misses. And here are the East All-Stars. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Wade passes to Anthony. The basket good off the assist from Wade.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
LeBron kicks to Wade. He feeds it to Carmelo. Back to Wade. Lowry from outside. Good D by Thompson. Lowry's gone 2 for 8, shooting just 25% from the field. And the wide open shot from Green. Leonard dishes to Thompson. Taken away by Anthony. And here we go. Ball's knocked loose. Curry with the steal. Thompson outside. From deep three-point range. And Steph Curry gets the three. Curry's got 11 in the second half. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the West All-Stars?
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
Timeout called East All-Stars. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
He's been locked in from deep. They're giving him too much breathing room and definitely paying the price for it.
The West making some changes. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Draymond Green. Durant comes in for Kawhi Leonard. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Curry.
You always want a player to have his head up and to be surveying the court, but not if that's going to be the result.
That's good.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Here's George. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by George.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
Westbrook drives in. Here's Davis. Here's Durant. Not enough on that one as it misses.
And good defense there to play up and get a hand in the face.
Well, he's got a tough mindset. He's confident as a defender. And when you combine those two things, it makes it real hard to score on him.
Wade passes to LeBron. And the rebound goes to the West All-Stars. Durant's got 5 rebounds tonight.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe. George, no good on the free throw. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. A quick shot there, and it's off target.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
The drive by James. Yes!
Boy, there was a little extra on that one, fellas. Nobody's going to stop that.
Not when he comes in with the tomahawk. That's just too much force.
Goodness, you cannot punch it any harder than that.
Thompson for the triple. Here's Cousins. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Where's the box out? Some easy second chance opportunities there.
Those kinds of mistakes drive me crazy and will absolutely derail a team's chance to win.
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
Thompson with the bucket.
It has been a 3-point barrage for them since halftime.
Not sure if it's been by design or simply by accident, but either way, it has been impressive.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the 3-point attempt.
You have to avoid fouls like that. As a defender, challenge the three-point shooter, but run by him, not into him.
And so he's able to pick up 2 of 3 from the line, and it's an 8-point game. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Lowry kicks to Anthony. Outside for George. Pass to Lowry. The tray. Wade dishes to James. Stolen by Thompson. From deep. Off target with that shot. So it's the West All-Stars picking up the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
Well, you know, it makes a big difference. I mean, you never felt like they had any doubts that they'd come out on top.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. So long, everyone.